get to what we can commend. I don't know who we can. Let's commend Kyrie. You came back, Kyrie. You played. You seemed very disinterested. I don't blame you. F the Nets owner. The NBA's gotta, they owe him an apology for the garbage that they put him through. But the Nets looked good yesterday. They looked good. So Da Vinci Sly, I don't know which one you guys want to go first. Tell me what you got from the game.
Well, first of all, before I get to the game, I'm gonna say it. Listen, Kyrie, I get it. Why you had to go back? Me and you talked about this, King, and sometimes you got to take some losses. That some smart losses, right? And I think this is one he's doing. I get why he's doing this. Um, but also, I think a lot of his brothers in the NBA should be disappointed in themselves. And then the few that really stuck by him and stood up for him, props to you guys, right? Uh, but on the Nets side now, the Nets look good. They look good for beating a team, King, with no Baines, no John Morant, none of that. You know, I can't give them that really look good yesterday. I'll say, not the Nets, I'll say Ben Simmons looked great yesterday. Ben
Facts.
Simmons looked phenomenal yesterday. Forget the Nets. Ben Simmons looked phenomenal. He looks in tune with the game. He looks happy. You see him playing with spirit. Even in the post game, he's ready. He's making fun about what he's already know what's going to happen when he goes back to Philadelphia. I mean, that's what I want to see. And this is what I said to you. I mean, you used to go back and forth. Ben Simmons don't need to shoot jumper. What he was doing yesterday is what he could do on a nightly basis. Man, slash in the paint, like bullying all these little guys they're gonna put on him, using his speed against the bigger guys. So that's my bigger taking away from the game. He looked phenomenal. He was I think was the leading scorer for the Brooklyn Nets, if I'm not mistaken. You
Katie,
know, KD,
go
well,
go ahead, sir.
Ben Simmons had 22, had a double double. He had a
Yeah,
great game.
great game.
Yeah.
What do you say, Sly?
Yeah, same. I agree, man. I feel like even though it was against a team that's not 100%, I still think just stuff like that get your confidence back, man. Like Ben Simmons, he need games like that, bro. And I'm looking at him like I don't see why he can't do that every night. Like I really don't. Like nobody can really stay in front of him. Like he's gonna be bigger than the guys guarding him. It's like, bro, you don't gotta shoot no jumpers. Like we seen Rajon Rondo have a very productive career at 6'2", never shooting a jumper until like what his eighth year in the league. Like he wasn't a
Yeah.
jump shooter leading teams to the finals. Like literally being the main ball handler on finals winning teams. So I don't think him shooting is that much of it. It's him being aggressive, him staying confident is the bigger thing. And I picked the Nets to go to the finals. Like if Ben Simmons can play at a high level like this consistently, I still think they got a shot. Like, and also shout out to those Black Israelite brothers that pulled up to the Barclays for Kyrie,
Facts.
man. That was a nice little show of solidarity, man. That was beautiful. I wish they would have showed that on ESPN, but we can talk about
Uh,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yes,
you know why they didn't show that. You
hell
know why
yeah,
they didn't
boy.
show that. You know what I
No.
mean?
I mean,
Um,
no, but look, Sly, it's very good you say that, and I'm just gonna touch on it, right? They won't show that, but they will show the other side.
Mm-hmm.
They'll show the other side that how disappointed they are in Kyrie and how they
Right.
gathered and everything, but they will
His
not.
apology too. They show that
Yeah,
they showed that 50 times. Like what Shorty said something like this is the apology we've been waiting for. Like bro, it's like, man, they really wanted him to even though he apologized, they wanted a specific. That's crazy, man. I don't know,
oh,
man.
they
Shout out
wanted the
Kyrie.
brother. Yeah, of course. Shout out to Kyrie, man. They wanted the brother on his knees, man,
Yeah, man.
begging. But to your champ, to see them pulling out the East slide, I think because when I watch the games, and I know you see this too, it's no one is scared of Brooklyn Nets going inside the paint. The rest of the teams that they play live in the paint on them.
Mm-hmm.
So they need a big body, man. They need a big body. They need somebody there to grab all of those boards, just protect the paint. They need
Dirty
that.
work.
King?
Ben Simmons needs to have a jump shot. I don't care what neither one of y'all say, man. And when I mean a jump shot, Adebayo's got a nice 15-foot baseline jump shot. He's still a guy that can get in the paint, but now when you play them, which is the Heat, you do have to respect his jump shot. Yes, Ben Simmons can slash all day, and he's playing with KD and Kyrie, so his job is going to be mad easy. But offensively, when you look at KD and Kyrie, who are ISO players, not saying Ben needs to be an ISO player, but when they want to double team those two, you can't pass the ball to Ben to shoot the ball. I don't need him to shoot threes. I need him to have a jump shot
But
from
here's
at
the
least
thing.
15 feet. At
But here's the
least
thing, though.
15 feet, my G.
But here's the thing. Here's what goes back to what me and Sly said. Why we don't think he really needs it, because when you see him in that 10 to 15 feet, what he's doing right now, he's just shooting them floaters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're getting double teamed, he just needs to stay in that range, bro.
Word. Cut.
Right? That's why they have the rest of the shooters to support that area. So when KD is getting shoot double team or Kyrie, then they can kick it out to Joe Harris, Patty. But Ben Simmons needs to be in that area. Those little floaters, man.
I feel you, okay? But the boy still needs a jump
Well,
shot.
we know.
No,
You just
he's
on him,
no,
bro, that jumper, bro. We know.
he's the jump shot. Bro, I just told you about Adebayo. Bam. Do we not celebrate our big men actually being able to be versatile and have multiple ways of scoring? This isn't 1995 where you just turn your back and you maul somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're playing positionless basketball. And Ben Simmons is supposed to be the point guard. But Magic Johnson had a jump shot. And that shit is as ugly as the disease. That jump shot he had was as ugly as the disease that he just beat. Okay?
Magic Johnson, he had a decent shot, bro. He didn't have a jump shot. Stop it, bro.
Magic was showing some little nasty set shot. Magic had a nasty shot.
Hey.
But I don't disagree with you though. Like I do think the thing is I think Ben can shoot. He just won't. Like if you watch his mechanics is decent. I just think it's in his head. He just won't shoot the ball. Like I don't know. It's weird. But I do think I think there's a world where he can flourish without being a legitimate shooter though. That's more so what I'm saying. I think there's a possibility he can still be him without having a consistent jump shot.
Yeah, because bro, like here's the thing is though, man, we have seen it before. I know the game has changed, but to have that certain skills, that never is gonna change. Right? The game has changed, but you still can score, especially now that the game has changed. I think Ben Simmons can flourish even more, because the game is just so soft and all of these stuff.
Yeah.
Because we have seen what? I mean, look at the career Ben Wallace had. Ben Wallace didn't have no jumper, right? There's a few other people in my head that I can't quite remember that didn't have no jumper at all.
Hold on. Ben Simmons
Rondo was a perfect example.
Yeah.
Rondo started to develop a jumper though.
Not with the Celtics though.
Bro, in his championship days, bro.
Right, in Boston, he wasn't shooting. They was just literally playing like 5 feet off Rondo.
You should remember that. You trader. You should remember you trader when Kobe was like,
okay, hold on. I have to this guy, listen. This guy's calling me a traitor because I have love for Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen. And I have love for them before they went to Boston. It was hard
I'm
for
not
me
talking about that. I ain't talking about that. I'm not. See, you're deflecting from what you are a retrader. You're deflecting away from. I'm not talking about that.
What trader is he talking about?
When, like Sly said, Rondo was doing good in his A day, man, winning championships. When Kobe, Luke Walton, all these guys guarding him, when they would turn their back before you even shoot. Kobe would these guys wouldn't even run out on him. You know what I'm saying? And Rondo recognized that. He takes a couple steps in and he does his floater and all of that.
Mhm.
You know, so after a while, they had to pick up on him.
Okay.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
I see you. You want me to go to everything. What's his foul shots like? What's his percentage like?
Shit,
Ben Simmons.
terrible.
Ben Simmons needs to get to the
Was Rondo's foul shooting terrible?
Yes,
yes,
it was.
yes. Stop it,
It was
bro.
definitely bad. Rondo was a
Stop it.
terrible free throw shooter.
Stop it.
Well, you know what? I see it. It's the light skins ganging up on the
No,
dark
bro.
skin.
Stop.
You know what I
Stop
mean?
running to skin tone, bro.
Yo, you
Stop it.
guys are
It's just facts.
anti darkness. You guys are
Bro,
anti
it's
It was
facts.
darkness.
definitely
I
not
I,
me.
I
Got you in
need
your
y'all to
feelings, bro.
apologize. You need to go to the Black Caucus. Okay, you need sensitivity training. All right.
Oh my
You-
god.
hey, it's that time of the year now, right? That everybody wants that shit, but we don't get it. But anyways, enough of all that. I'm just playing jokes. Listen, man. I'll just be happy if the Nets can do something, and hopefully they can retain Kyrie, which I highly doubt is going to happen. I think Kyrie's on his way out. I don't blame him. Yet again,
Yeah,
f
I
the
think he
Nets
needs.
owner.
Yeah, I think he needs to leave too.
Yeah,
I
and
think
they
I
got to
think
trade KD too.
yeah, I
KD
think
got to go.
KD needs to leave too. I just think
Wow.
yeah, I think you know, man, we all know Kyrie's not that type of dude, man, and just the way they treated him, the way they made him out to be, the owner and everything, and certain things he said was just not cool, man.